to see the star that I'm pointing to or up there. But we do know that on YouTube there is a subscription model that is there. How many of you have subscriptions? How many of you have activated the little star? Let me know in the chat if you have. You can give me a star emoji if you have one. Yes, you have a subscription. Okay, how are you getting on with that? Do let me know. Who else has a subscription? So we've got so far 2025 has said that they do have a subscription. Michaela's already said she's got one. Yasmin said, I think I do. Yasmin, we'll be talking about that. So Nicole has one as well. Great. Thank you very much, Tony, for following. I appreciate it. So how are you all using, those of you that do have subscriptions, how are you using it? What are you doing to, number one, offer something that's slightly outside of what you're doing when you're going live or you're sharing your videos? And how are you promoting it as well? Let me know. Thank you so much for following. Really do appreciate it. So community foster conversations. Once you're building community, if you're setting up a community specifically on the platform, where you will start to see that community members have badges against their names, so they stand out. For example, you'll see Yasmin there. For those of you that are watching on TikTok, and again, you have this on YouTube as well. It's going to increase your engagement because those individuals who feel like they are a part of something, I'm doing air quotes, but community isn't air quotes, it is true. There's a distinct difference for the people who feel like they're getting something or they're a part of something exclusive to the general masses. And if you are able to speak to that very well, people want to, let me tell you, in 2025, friends, people want community. They don't want lots of information. They don't want to see dancing trends, right? Whilst people will scroll and be entertained by it, in terms of being part of something, people want to have conversations. They want to connect with like-minded people. They don't want to just scroll. We do that. In 2025, you're going to see more gated communities that are coming up, more exclusive communities that are coming up. And you have to understand that if you are building a personal brand or if you're building a business, you've got to think about longevity. You've got to think about building your customer and client base. And you will do that with targeted community members. It's so true. It is absolutely true. That is why people will join group coaching programs as opposed to just doing a course. And in the group coaching program, the success rate will be a lot more as opposed to someone just signing up for a course. Because people don't want to just sit and do things on their own. They want to do it alongside people. They want the accountability. They want to collaborate. They want to share their stories with other people. And it can be difficult doing it and trying to do it on your own. But regardless of social media platform, it can. So that's why it's about creating communities of like-minded people who are going to come together, support each other, network with each other, help each other reach their goals. And you will see that has the longevity. Thank you very much for following. So naturally, when you're doing your lives, naturally, when you create content, your community members, if they can be there, they're going to show up. Hi, Taki, good morning, and God bless you. They're going to show up. They're going to talk. They're going to speak. They're going to participate. They're going to gift. They're going to follow you across platforms. So if you're thinking about increased engagement, thank you very much, Queen, for the heart. Really do appreciate it. Thank you, Tony, for the thumbs up on the hand. If you think about this, what do the platforms want us to do? These social media platforms, whether it's TikTok, whether it's YouTube, whether it's another platform, they want you and me to keep people on the platform for as long as possible. Why do you think live streams work so well?